We need to talk about why gentle parenting is failing so many families. You've seen the videos. You've read the books. You've tried the soft voice and the endless empathy. But instead of a calm, cooperative home, you feel like you're walking on eggshells. You're exhausted, your child is still having meltdowns, and deep down, you're starting to wonder, is it me? Or is this just not working? The truth is, gentle parenting was never meant to be passive parenting. But somewhere along the way, the message got blurred. We became so afraid of being authoritarian like the generations before us that we accidentally swung the pendulum too far the other way. We started prioritizing our children's immediate happiness over their long-term security. And in doing so, we've left them, and ourselves, feeling completely untethered. Gentle parenting isn't working for you because empathy without boundaries isn't parenting, it's permission. When a child has no boundaries, they don't feel free. They feel unsafe. A child's brain is looking for a leader. They are looking for someone to show them where the edges of the world are. If you are always negotiating, always explaining, and always holding space without ever holding the line, your child is forced to become the leader. And that is a terrifying burden for a small person to carry. This is where we shift. We move from gentle parenting to boundaried parenting. Your child doesn't need a best friend or a negotiator, they need a calm, confident captain of the ship. But while we are fixing the boundaries, we have to look at what is fueling the fire. While we struggle with discipline, many of us are handing our children the very thing that makes discipline impossible, the tablet. We've been told that educational apps and quiet screen time are harmless. But your child's brain doesn't need a tablet to learn. In fact, a tablet often bypasses the very parts of the brain that need to be built. If you want a child who can listen, who can regulate their emotions, and who can sit through a meal without a meltdown, their brain needs 3 specific things instead. The first is sensory input. A screen is a flat, two-dimensional world. A child's brain, however, is built to learn in 3D. They need the resistance of Play-Doh, the weight of a heavy wooden block, and the feeling of dirt under their fingernails. This physical feedback tells their brain where their body ends and the world begins. This is the foundation of self-regulation. Without it, they feel floaty and restless, which leads directly to that difficult behavior we are trying to fix. The second thing they need is the gap. This is the space between a desire and its fulfillment. A tablet provides instant gratification, swipe, click, reward. But life doesn't work that way. Their brain needs to practice waiting. They need to experience the mild frustration of a tower falling down and the slow process of building it back up. This builds frustration tolerance. If a child never practices the gap, every minor no from you feels like a life-altering tragedy. The third and most important thing their brain needs is you. Not you the entertainer, but you the mirror. When a child looks at a screen, the screen doesn't look back. It doesn't respond to their smile or mirror their frustration. They need to see your face to understand their own emotions. They need your eye contact to feel regulated. 10 minutes of floor time where you are truly present is worth more than 10 hours of the most expensive educational app in the world. So, what do we do instead? We stop explaining and start leading. When your child hits, you don't spend 10 minutes talking about feelings while they continue to hit. You calmly stop their hand and say, "I won't let you hit. I'm moving you to keep us both safe." You become the sturdy wall they can lean on. And we reclaim the quiet. We put away the tablets and allow for slow time. We let them struggle with a puzzle. We let them sit in the high chair without entertainment while we finish the dishes. We allow them to inhabit the real, physical world. Parenting isn't about being perfect, and it's certainly not about being a martyr to your child's every whim. It's about being the steady, loving authority they can rely on. When you combine firm boundaries with the sensory, slow-paced needs of a child's brain, the magic happens. The meltdowns decrease, the connection deepens, and you finally get to stop performing and start parenting. Welcome to MomImpress. Let's put down the filters, put away the screens, and get back to what our children truly need.